Hi everyone, welcome to bleed control class, tactical bleed control class. My name is Kendall Rose and I'm going to be your instructor for this class. And what we're going to be going over in the class is how you can step up as an immediate responder and do an assessment of somebody who's hurt. Apply direct pressure, apply a tourniquet. Excuse me. Candy? I heard that. Like if you stop and help somebody, they can sue you. So that's why I'm like, I've not been taking this class because I was worried like, oh my God, like I stop and I help somebody and they sue me and like, I could lose everything I have. Well, you know what? There are laws in the various states that help protect you from that. So there's something called a Good Samaritan Law. Morning, everybody. Welcome to our Saturday class where we're going to spend the day really diving deep into tactical bleed control and how we can save lives. So the first thing, everybody, I want you to get out your gloves and we're going to practice putting on gloves and actually taking them off. This is what we do in EMT class, paramedic class, so we protect ourselves against bloodborne. First, just put them on. That's pretty simple. Although when your hands get sweaty, you'll be surprised. It's not so simple. It's fun. Now we're going to practice taking off the gloves. So say you've been working on a trauma patient and you're covered in blood. You don't want to get it on yourself or your hand. So here's how we do it. You're going to grab the center of your glove and you're going to slide it down. And I just like to put it in my other glove like that. Next, you go underneath the glove and you slide that down over top. And that just lets you take your gloves off without exposing yourself to any blood. Next up, we're going to practice direct pressure. And we like to practice well-aimed direct pressure, which means you're pushing down on top of the wound, and that is compressing the artery against the bone. That helps form that clot. But like we said, a weak clot forms in about 5 minutes, and it could take up to 45 minutes for a really strong clot to form to stop bleeding. So putting direct pressure on is the number one step that stops most bleeding. So we're going to just keep holding direct pressure on there. If it's bleeding out around your gloves, that means that is not well-aimed direct pressure. It's not effective. It's not stopping the bleeding. So you're actually going to have to do something else. It could be a tourniquet. It could be wound packing. It could be pressure points, which we're going to go over in this. So that's direct pressure. Applying pressure over top of the wound, pushing down as hard as you can, compressing that artery against the bone. And that's going to help stop that bleeding. All right, that's direct pressure. So the next thing I'm going to show you is how to set yourself up for success if you have to get that tourniquet on yourself if you are wounded. And I like to call this the success position. So if you take out your cat tourniquet, you're going to set it up. You can pull down a little bit on here and straighten that out. You're going to make sure that this is tucked on the side where you're going to write the time because we want this clear to be able to put our windlass in. And I like to do it this way. I just kind of hold it over top by the clip, leave whatever's dangling, pull it in, put it through the buckle, and just pull it down like halfway there. Attach it to itself. Now you should have it looking like that, and then it should be Velcro in the back. And then you're simply just going to fold it over on itself. Now, I just have developed this way. This is the way I like to do it. Look how quick you can get this on yourself. If you're shot, remember, your arm is going to be dead, so you're going to just be using one hand. Now, I just have developed this way. This is the way I like to do it. Look how quick you can get this on yourself. If you're shot, remember, your arm is going to be dead, so you're going to just be using one hand. I like to hold it by the red arrow, and you simply slip it over. You're going to pull it as hard as you can, for that first pull is super important. You're going to twist the windlass until bleeding stops. Tuck it in. And then kind of just get your other stuff out of the way there so nobody can pull the ends off. And then you're going to tuck it and write your time on there. So that is the success position. And we're going to practice that a lot in class. We'll do tourniquet drills. But that's a great way to set yourself up to be able to get that on one-handed should you be injured in your arm. You've been shot in the left arm. Go. 1, too. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Too much. Out there turning it on.
Too much stress.
Hair's getting away. I need help with dropping. I can't have hours.
Okay, I'll write the time on that.
Alright. Now I'm going to like write my time on this, right? Okay, is that it? That was so easy. I mean, really, put it above the moon.